Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Chukwuemeka Omeoga, a faculty member at the Emmanuel University in the United States of America. So in this video today, I'll be discussing the topic, faculty summarizing the classwork. It's very important that as faculty members that at the end of every lecture, the students that will summarize the key topics, the key concepts of that teaching should be summarized. So our students will have something they will take away for review, and it enhances their learning as well. So I will be outlining a few strategy that a faculty should use to achieve a good class summarization. So the first one is that the faculty should include a summary segment in the lesson plan to ensure that it is delivered at the end of the teaching. So while the faculty is teaching in the class, he should outline the main objectives and the key points that will be covered in the study. That would help him to stay focused. The outlined key points will form the basis for the summary at the end of the class or at the end of the course. So when teaching the class, the faculty should continually emphasize the key points in the lecture. So those key points, he should emphasize them so that students will note it. The faculty should encourage the students to take notes of the key points or the concepts because it will make it easy for them to remember what has been taught in the class. So those key elements, those key concepts, those major topics, the faculty should ask the students to make sure that they take notes of those key points. Okay, the faculty should recap the objectives, the key points, and the themes discussed during the class lectures. It should be part of the faculty member, always recap it. Then the faculty should clarify the key concepts and explain it using different words or examples. The good thing about using different words, using examples in explain the key concepts is that it makes it easier for the students to understand and also connect with it. So you should be able to use examples to, make it clear to the students what he or she is discussing. The faculty should check for students' understanding by asking questions to gauge their understanding of what has been taught in the class. So if you get a feedback from the students as a faculty member, you'll be able to know if they really understood what you've taught. And that can be done by asking a few questions, and wait for the students to actually explain what they've learned. So in that process, you know if they really grasp those concepts, those key concepts that you've taught. So that feedback helps a lot. The faculty should highlight action required to be taken by the students during the class summary. The action could be assignments, readings, and any other step to be taken going forward. So as a faculty member, it's very important that what you expect from students is very clear to them. If there is additional reading to be done, make it clear and point them, where to get materials, resources, or areas to read that will help the students to understand better. And that's what we do as faculty members. It's part of mentoring, it's part of the teaching, it's part of our professionalism. So it helps the students to learn and also grasp what has been taught. Then I would also say that the faculty should encourage the students to ask questions. In asking questions, you know if the students are following, and that would help him to clarify any part of the lesson or the lecture that is not well understood by the students. So the students should be encouraged to provide feedback. They should tell you how you're doing as a faculty member. Actually, it helps the faculty to know if there are gaps in his teaching method. It helps the faculty to know areas of improvement, and continuous improvement is something very, very important as a faculty member. And if that continues, if you follow that path as a faculty member, your students' performance will greatly increase. Okay, the feedback will enable the faculty assess the summary effectiveness for possible adjustment later in the future. Okay, so I would close by saying that a faculty summarizing a class lesson enhances the impact of the lesson and learning by the students. Thank you.